How's the market? Is a question I get asked all the time. People want to know, are people buying? Are people selling? What are the interest rates like? All the information, right? And listen, I don't know how the market is for other real estate agents, but for me, it is absolutely insanely busy. I have a listing appointment today. I had a listing appointment 2 days ago. I have actually a listing appointment next week. I have multiple buyers that I am dealing with right now who have homes under contract. So I guess the question is, who do you ask, right? What real estate agent are you asking? I am busy with sellers and buyers. Even though, what is today, the 11th? We have 2 weeks left to Christmas, which is crazy, right? This time of the year, generally for most real estate agents, they shut it down. They take a break sometime around a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and then do not pick up business again until the middle of January. Well, guess what? If you're not working as a real estate agent, if you have shut down business between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you're not getting a paycheck in January, February, or March. Because if you put something under contract today, you're probably closing on it in around 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, right? So if you are thinking about buying or selling, the interest rates are average. They are steadily decreasing just a little bit, not a whole lot to write home about, right? But they're average. Guys, for those of you that the interest rates in the 80s were 16, 17, 18% interest. So the interest rates right now are average. They're absolutely average. Now, if you are thinking about buying a home and you are just newly married, or you're just engaged, or you're not even married at all, and you're not thinking about having children yet, and you're not thinking about school zones yet, and you're just looking to buy your first home, there are some amazing new builds all over Acadiana where your note could be around $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, and that depends on if you want a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom. You can be in a brand spanking new home that would be perfect for the next 5 to 10 years until you decide to start growing your family and maybe then want to move out into the country, right? Which is what I hear every day. People say, I want to build in the country. I want to have a house in the country. Yeah, that's great. That's great. But for now, if you just need to buy a house and not be paying rent and not be pissing money away on rent, which, listen, the interest rates are irrelevant if you're paying rent, because if you're paying rent right now, your interest rate is 100% interest on something you will never own. That's the fact of the matter. So if the interest rates were 25% and you were paying that on a house that you one day can turn around and sell and get all your money back, that's what you need to be thinking about. If you're renting, and listen, there's a time and a place for everyone to rent. There's a time and a place for everyone to rent. But it doesn't change the fact that if you're renting, you're paying 100% interest on something you will never own. So in 5, 10, 15 years, if you're still renting, you have nothing to show for it. Not a damn thing. So if you buy a house today, and it's not going to be your forever home, it's going to be a home that you can start out in, a home that you might live in 5 to 10 years before you start building a family or deciding where you really truly want to be. Or listen, even if you're going to live there for 3 or 4 years, the good news is if you take amazing care of the house that you're living in 3, 4, 5, 10 years, you're going to have the ability to turn around and sell it for way more than you paid for it today. Because listen, the prices of homes 5 years ago, you wouldn't recognize today. And the price of homes 5, 10, 15 years from now, you're not going to recognize. The fact of the matter is, real estate is going to continue to increase, just like everything else. Listen, the price of milk 5, 10, 15 years ago, we don't recognize the price of milk today. It's the same thing with anything. Inflation the cost of living, the cost of everything. The prices are going to continue to go
In
up.
half a mile, merge onto I-10 West.
The prices of homes, the prices of land, the prices of any kind of real estate are going to continue to go up. That's a true story. That's absolutely true. So be smart with your money. Investing in real estate is investing in yourself. Investing in real estate is saying you believe in tomorrow, you believe in the future, you believe that you can be successful. And listen,
Continue on I-10 West for 4 miles.
you can buy a home. Then you're going to do the things that you need to do to buy a home, right? You're going to save money. You're going to watch what you spend. You're going to watch your credit. You're not going to buy frivolous crap that you don't need, right? We all have houses full of stuff that we don't need. If you're thinking about buying a home in the next few months, next few years, you have to be thinking about, that is my number one priority. And I don't care that Joe Blow down the street has a brand new truck. Guess what? Who cares? Who absolutely cares about that truck? You can't live in that truck. And when he wants to sell that truck 3, 4, 5 years down the road, he's never going to get his money back for that truck, because the price of a vehicle depreciates the minute you drive it off the lot, as opposed to a home or land or any kind of real estate. The value's going up, right? A vehicle, it's going down. Two complete different scenarios. So if you're thinking about buying a home, number one thing you need to do is align yourself with a real estate agent who you know, like, and trust, but who you know closes lots and lots of deals, right? It's easy to get something under contract. Getting it all the way to the closing table is a whole different ball game. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, the market is amazing. If you're a seller, the inventory is never high enough. There are never enough homes to choose from for buyers, ever. No matter where you are, there are never enough homes to choose from. If you are a buyer, the rates are average. It's a great time to be a buyer. It's always a great time to be an investor with real estate. People say, when's the best time to buy? Yesterday was the best time to buy. Yesterday was the best time to invest in yourself, which means you're buying an asset that in the future you will be able to sell and get your money back if you maintain it and if you take care of it. All right? One other thing I want to say before I leave. If you're thinking about selling, now is a great time to be getting rid of stuff, decluttering, changing your light bulbs and putting in bright LED daylight bulbs, making sure everything's fresh. On a beautiful day like today when the sun is out, if your house smells like animals, if your house just smells musty or dirty or whatever the case may be, open up all the windows and just do a thorough, deep cleaning. There's no better smell than a house on the market than no smell. None. You don't want to mask it with fragrance or candles or crap. The best smell for a house on the market is no smell at all. A house that people feel like has been taken care of, it's clean, it's decluttered, and so the buyer can picture themselves living in your home, right? So declutter, deneutralize, think about what door they're coming in through. First impressions are huge. Clean off your counters, clean out, just make some loads of stuff to ARC or the Way or Goodwill or the dump, right? Some things, listen, people don't want. Some things just need to go in the trash. Y'all enjoy this beautiful weather. And if there's anything I can help you with real estate related, remember there are no stupid questions. Ask all your hard questions. Ask all your hard questions. And if you're dealing with a realtor, whoever makes you feel like your questions are, if you're a pest, if your questions are silly, if your questions are stupid, there are no such thing as stupid questions. Listen, I was a teacher before I got into real estate, and I love questions because it means you're thinking. When you're asking questions, it means you're on the right track. You're thinking, you want to know, you want to get smarter, all the things. Ask all your hard questions. Y'all have a great rest of the week. Get out and enjoy this beautiful day if you can, and reach out if there's anything I can ever do to help you. Y'all take care.